Right, bear with. Oh, we're outside fucking Crantic Water. We're outside. Oh no. All right, outside Crantic Water. On the vigil. If you hear the screams, that's because you're not vegan. I'll right. I'm just going to send you up, and then experience for yourself.
Yeah, cut the stone off.
Well, yeah, you look well, but I meant like you look very professional.
Oh.
What? Yeah, like it. I thought it was bad time. So, yeah. Right, so we're outside Crantic Watton. We've got the banners up. New one, vegan animal liberation. Right, this truck is now going in. As one goes in, there's another one just turned. That's a brand new one. Right. The conditions on the last one, they were all walking in piss and shit. We see a sweater. We're not all like them. One's here today, kept compassion. Craneswick haven't. Let's go up top. Still walking around in their own piss and shit. Sentient beings here, they're all walking around in their own piss and shit because it's like their fight and flight response. They just empty the bowels straight out. They come into Craneswick. They're then taken off to a gas chamber where CO2 forms like carbonic acid. If you hear the screams, it's because you're not vegan. Hi, Courtney. At Cranswick, they're gassing over 5,000 pigs per day. Anyone got any questions about what you're witnessing? Or I basically used to work here. I haven't worked here for about 3 years. Now, animal exploitation needs to stop. You can get all your nutrients, which is basically what we need. Oh shit! Sorry, caught that then. Don't forget to double tap the screen guides and share the stream out. Right, I'll just take you up and you can see the sentient beings again. Channel now, Matthew Kittle.
On what?
Yeah, Kittle. Thank you. Yeah. How do we stop this? You stop supporting supermarkets. It's on a supply and demand. So if you stop propping up the supermarkets, you stop propping up like Cranswick and others. For each steak or pork chop that's sold, another 4 animals go into be gassed. At the end of the day, watch Dominion, watch Land of Hope and Glory, watch Seaspiracy. Anyone in bodybuilding, watch on YouTube the Game Changers, and then sign up to Challenge 22. Smash in your email address, and for 22 days you'll get as much help as you need. That was a Bullbag Farmer. Awesome. Super RK12. Have you signed up to challenge22.com? That'd be the next step. If you've got any health concerns or anything like that, ask them. They'll basically help you for 22 days to get basically what you need. Yeah, like the extra help. I mean, knowledge is power, and help is always helpful. So the next one would be We the Free, or AV, or We the Free is probably okay, depending where you are. Are you based in the UK? Yeah, we do come across that, but we just have to push through that area, and eventually people will get the message to stop the exploitation, and then reduce the well, I say reduce, but stop the supply and demand. This place gas is about 5,000 pigs per day, and there's a notice on to expand the dispatch area. Basically, what will happen now is 2-3 trucks now. So what will happen is one of the security guys will he'll basically phone through on the trucks and get the drivers to halt up somewhere. So they're basically they basically halt up somewhere. There's a light breeze, but I mean on the trucks it's really hot. None of the fans are on, and obviously because they're going to the slaughterhouse, there's no water on the trucks. Anyone got any questions? Please feel free to put them in the comment section. The fucking size of that. Fucking huge. You see it? There's a bee. There's a bee that was like that. Right, yeah, so standard procedure with Cranswick. We've had 3 trucks in, and then they phone the drivers to halt them up. So then we've now got like a bit of a gap, so it just frees us up to film other bits. So it's, yeah. As I say, like, anyone got any questions, please feel free to ask away. That's a couple of the moronic. That's a couple of the moronic maintenance crew. Yeah, I mean it still hurts me to do it, because I mean I've spent 3 years working here, but then I got bear with, lorry now coming out. This lorry here is what you see going off to like Tesco's, Morrison's. There's another one, both refrigerated trucks. So the sentient beings come in, and the lorry you just saw there, And then I know why it's come on the weighbridge. I don't know why it's come on the weighbridge. This truck here is what you see when the animals we saw earlier on the in my opinion is a slave truck. They come in to then be taken into Lairridge and then off to the gas chamber. The truck there is a refrigerated truck, which when they've all been chopped up and put in packets, ready for Tesco's, Morrisons, Sainsbury's, Aldi, Lidl, One Stop, they then get loaded onto or palletized up and then put onto the trucks to then get distributed out to their various supermarkets. Right, hang that thought. There's another truck. So if you're not vegan, stay in this live stream and you'll see the sentient beings for yourself. Right. Just going to move across, guys. And as you can see, the first truck with the fans going. But you can see they're all standing in their own piss and shit. They're crammed in there. Absolutely crammed. Yeah, I'll take you up to the next level. See him? It's all because you're not vegan. They're all crammed in there. We see you, sweetheart. Yeah. We're not all like Cranswick. One day today actually care. Just let me know in the comments if you can hear screams. What you think of the conditions. This is basically what Cranswick classes as high welfare. In my opinion, there's no welfare here whatsoever. In my opinion, there is no difference between what's happening here today and what happened in World War II. I'll take you up top again. I'll take you up top again. You got to hear screams. What's going on the next one? You tell me if that's any difference to what happened in World War Two. Because in my opinion, there's no difference. World War Two, they arrived on railway truck. Today, they're arriving on 1, 2, 3-story high or 3-level high lorries. They're still sentient beings, just like us. It's literally no difference. No difference. I'll just take you up to the front ones. They're all screaming in there because it's too hot on the trucks for them. Each truck is too warm, so they're fighting amongst themselves because they want out. The question people need to ask themselves is, how much more exposés, how much more these screams are if you're not vegan. Here we go. We're now going to follow the truck, right? The truck's now going off, and then what do we do? What do we do?
Yeah.
Right, that's now going down the side. Yeah, that'll go down that side and halfway down, and then that'll be where the lairage is. The lairage is in my opinion, another part of the torture. where it's a concrete floor. They can't escape. They can't do anything. All they want to do is escape and run. So I've seen various sentient animals like throw up, and as soon as that truck gets down there, there'll be someone off the kill floor or someone next to the kill floor will come out with what they class as a paddle. They will hit, punch, kick the animals off the truck. They can smell the death in the air from the kill floor. Even though the lair is about, I suppose, about 200 yards from the actual gas chamber itself. If they can't walk, they will literally get the bolt gun and they'll just bolt gun them there and then on the truck, stab them in the throat, or literally leave them there to bleed out on the truck, or it could be on the trailer bed coming down. The rest of them then get a fight and flight response because they're reluctant to go past, which they then get hit even more to go past them. And they've then just lost a family member. They've just lost a brother or sister. And it's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. All for a sandwich. Yeah. Whereas stop the demand. Yeah. Demand something else. Demand vegan. It's as simple as that. Nutrients, not ingredients. And the sooner people wake up and realise, like, how many exposes, how many vigils have we got to do for people to wake up and realise, I don't want to pay for that anymore. You know, anyone got any questions? Stick them in the comments. Right, I'm going to try something. Green hearts in the comments if you're vegan. Red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you're open to questions. And black hearts in the comments if you're just an animal abuser. Right, let's see what we get.
No,
Yeah.
it's quite telling because you know that they get punched and kicked and spat out and sworn at, abused. But to actually hear you telling it like that, it's quite shocking.
Yeah.
Although I know it all, but to actually hear you, it's just like.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
You're really getting flies on you.
Hell of a lot of green hearts. Yeah, because the chat goes like so quick. Mel and Steve do like ones and twos and threes, whereas I just do green hearts, red hearts, black hearts.
So what's red hearts? Green hearts is obviously
red hearts is
vegan or something like that. Yeah.
Red hearts is not yet vegan but open to questions.
Okay.
So it's, yeah.
Black is obviously don't give a
Hi
damn,
Mel,
I
hi
suppose.
Steve. Awesome job. Yeah, we've had 4 trucks come through, and then 4 trucks come through, and then the security guy Roger, he'll basically standard BS for Craneswick, or standard practice, should I say. He'll then phone the drivers, and then he will then halt the drivers up. So yeah, I mean, there's been 4 trucks come through, more or less in exactly the same conditions. They're all standing in their own piss and shit. 2 out the 4 trucks have had the fans going. It's super hot on the trucks. We're standing outside the slaughterhouse. We've got a light breeze, but on the trucks it's so bloody hot. Yeah, we've got new flags up. I'll just show you. I'll just show you. 2 seconds. Let's squeeze through.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're right.
It's
Oh fuck. Oh fuck it. Go that side then. Right. Hold on. Yeah, we got banners up. And then let's squeeze through again. You're right. Then we got another banner, but that's obviously gone the other side. Vegan animal liberation. That side. Yeah. So green hearts in the comments if you're vegan, red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you're open to questions, and black hearts in the comments if you're an animal abuser. Those that just joined, we're outside Cranswick in Watton, Norfolk. This place, I'll just show you. Up the top there, I'll just try and zoom in. So up there, you see all them windows. They're all HR. The windows below are meetings for like when Tesco's and Sainsbury's and that all come in. They all get taken in there for a meeting. Top windows are HR, and then behind them is dry goods and all that. Over this side, you've basically got a gatehouse. That's where the moronic security are. That's the sign there. Cranswick Country Foods. You can't even call it food. It's just cans on a plate. Inside here, they basically gas 5,000 pigs a day. Got here today, and there's a notice up on the thing to say that plans have been put through to expand dispatch. That's not the kill floor. That's kill floor will stay exactly the same. Dispatch will be goods in, goods out. So it'll be more areas to get like chopped up body parts into packets to get them off to Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Asda, Aldi, Tesco's, Morrison's, Asda. Yeah. So see these blue things on that forklift? This is what they call dollafs. Yeah, that's what they call dollafs. It's like it's all plastic. It's like a pallet, like this thing down here. All right. You see that red thing down there, right? It's like one of them, like the pallet, and then you've got like a plastic box on top, but it's all moulded all as one. They call it dollaf, and inside there, I mean, if Cranswick were to go net zero, they're fucked. They're literally fucked because they're fucked anyway. But I mean, like, you've got plastic dollaf. You've then got double lines with plastic bag, which is then filled up with, could be shoulder, belly part, ribs, all the body parts from the kill floor. There you go. Now coming out, it's now got more products, or what they class as products, right? In a dollaf. You see what I mean about it being like a pallet type thing. Security race to get to the gate. And there you go. You've just seen these sentient beings come in. You've just seen the sentient beings come in. And that truck is now leaving. Right? And he's off to go and get some more. Yeah, he's off to go and get some more. So, green hearts in the comments if you're vegan, red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you're open to questions, and black hearts in the comments if you're just an animal abuser. I used to work here. If 3 years I'll never get back. But when I was here, I spoke up about faulty equipment. I spoke up about some of the FSA breaches. When I first arrived, like on my first day, they showed me around, and they used to have people in green overalls, and they used to spray down the line. And then after I'd had me induction, they stopped spraying down the line altogether. You're meant to have certain areas, but then it didn't matter if it was the barbecue line or whether it was the normal pork going through, like belly or anything like that. You still had to, by FSA standards, spray down the lines. On the equipment, because there was no lifters like Dolaf lifters, you had a pump truck, and you're lucky if those worked. And then from that, for roughly about a year and a half, I was bending, loading murdered meat onto a tunnel, which is like a basically oversized motorized freezer, if you like, which would then feed the lines to then be processed up, to then be sliced, packaged, and then date stamped. Oh, buddy. Yeah.
So you're at Nord?
At Cambridge. Yeah. I'm going to try and get there. If not, I'll see you next week, the free. Yeah. All right. Oh, mate, take care. But yeah. Anyone got any questions? Feel free to answer away. Right, it's now a refrigerated truck now coming past. You'll probably recognise the bit on the front from like airport. Yeah. But one thing you'll notice, like here, is sometimes when the trucks come in, because it's like fight and flight response, they'll get to the weighbridge. The weighbridge is literally only there so some moron up in HR can work out the weight of the truck to work out like how much gas to use, and then deduct the weight of the truck to the weight of bins on the trucks. The CO2 is used because the gas itself is cheap. They only use the gas because they deem it, the standard propaganda that Cranswick say is, the pigs just fall asleep. They don't. 9 out of 10 pigs are still fully conscious when they get shackled up by one leg and then they have a knife stabbed into their throat and then they're bled out. They're fully conscious when that happens. From that, I mean, here there's 5,000 pigs that get sent to the gas chamber. On the overall, there's a little bit of a wait now. I think security have phoned through on some of the trucks, but whilst there's a bit of a gap, I'll just talk you through what's going on, sort of thing. Green hearts in the comments if you're vegan, red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you're open to questions, and black hearts in the comments if you're a animal abuser. The whole thing here is horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. Linen, right? So this is all the work overalls. All the work overalls. So it's, yeah. The equipment in this place was faulty. So faulty. 9 times out of 10, like whenever you use a pump truck, from the whole place, I mean, you've got the sausage area, you've got the bit upstairs that does McDonald's breakfast patties, you've got the barbecue line, you've got the other lines, and you've got one pump truck for the whole area. The building right in front is maintenance for the whole site. They mainly do the trucks there, but yeah, it's faulty on I spoke up on several occasions through FSA breaches that I saw, with like them not spraying down the lines. Some of the workers picking meat up off the line, putting it back on the line, and you've got like supervisors walking around, and they're like, "Oh well, I've now got to go and get a translator," and I got 2 major warnings that lasted 1 year each. For each warning, so I had 2 years. So I could have left straight away, but I stayed, and I basically wanted to clear my name. There you go. See what it says on that truck. Yeah, absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Yeah, this place is full of corruption. Absolutely full of corruption. we'll go into fire safety. Green hearts in the comments if you're vegan. Red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you have any questions. And black hearts in the comments if you're an animal abuser. Now, fire safety there. In the whole 3 years I was there, fire safety was meant to be done minimum of twice a month. In the 3 years I was there, they've done it twice. Yeah, it's meant to be done minimum twice a month, per month, twice. In the 3 years I was there, they did it twice in the whole year. I basically, spoke up and they tried silencing me. I then got to 3 years when the 2 major warnings were up. I then left. I now come back to speak up for the animals. Again, we've got like a massive gap where security have basically phoned through and they've halted the trucks off. So they've obviously said to the drivers, "Oh, go for a coffee, go for this, that, and the other." Irregardless of the heat, I mean, not so much a breeze now, and you can feel the heat from the sun. So the heat on the trucks, oh my God. I hate to think what it would be like to be on there, but you can, even when you put your camera up to the, if you haven't got like a selfie stick, you put your hand up with the camera to the grate, and you can feel the heat radiating out of the back of the trailer through the grate. We've had 4 trucks so far, 2 of which have had the fans going. But yeah, I mean it's horrendous. It's ridiculous. Green hearts in the comments if you're vegan. Red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you have any questions. And black hearts in the comments if you're an animal abuser. Right. That there, a lorry wash, which just basically does the outside, and then go further down, they then wash out their trailers. This whole building here is maintenance. It's like lorry maintenance and various other. Behind that van there, that's the workers' car park. You got some more on in a high vis there. The windows up top is HR. You've got meeting rooms down below. That's where shareholders like Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Morrison's, that's where they'll come. They'll come as far as that building there, which is security. Yeah. So anyone got any questions, please feel free to stick them in the comments. Green hearts if you're vegan, red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you're open to questions, and black hearts in the comments if you're a animal abuser. You shaking for? coming along shaking his head. Right. Right. That's why we're here. Yeah. That's why we're here. Anyone got any questions? Please feel free to stick them in the comments. And yeah, basically the tunnels inside the place. The tunnels are basically like a motorized freezer. So the meat goes in, it freezes up slightly, so it's like it's a little bit more firm, so it can get sliced and then sent down, and then workers will place the bits into a packet to then go further up the line and get sealed. Check for any metal filings, and then it will be stamped with a time and a date. Cranswick's shareholders. I'll come on to that. Green hearts in the comments if you're vegan, red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you're open to questions, and black hearts in the comments if you're an animal abuser. Right, shareholders. Three of the biggest shareholders are Morrison's, Sainsbury and Tesco. You've also got Asda. Then the little ones, you've got like One Stop, Aldi, Lidl, various other ones. Yeah, it's all built on a supply and demand. So they're supplying because people are voting with their money, and for every pack of pork chops, so even if that's a single pork chop or it's a pack of 2 pork chops, 4 animals then get taken into a gas chamber. The best thing to do is not vote with your money, because every time you do that, you're I mean, even when we've done outreach, people are like, "Oh well, I'm not sort of doing the killing," but no, you're basically, this is where you're voting with your money, because yeah, okay, you've picked up a pork chop off the shelf, but you've then voted with your money and you've paid someone else to then do the killing for you. It's just the disconnected bit is you only see the finished product, and that's the thing, their product, right? You see on the shelves, where these are sentient beings, they're not ingredients. And what would be, what's basically stopping you from going vegan? Vegan CLO _X. Yes, this is a slaughterhouse. We're outside Cranswick Watton in Norfolk. This place used to be called Bowes of Watton, and then Cranswick took over. When Bowes had it, there was no gas chamber. It was electric stun only. Since Cranswick took over, they upgraded. So they put a 3-story gas chamber in. They then ramped it up even further. So when I was working here, there was 4,000 pigs that were taken through per day. I haven't worked there for about 3 years now. 3 years, 2 years. I haven't worked there, and they've ramped it up, so they're doing over 5,000 pigs per day. This place runs 7 days a week, more or less 24 hours a day. I think it's 20 hours a day it runs. It's there's a time window of about 4 to 5 hours where the gas chamber is still running, but because the sentient beings have been loaded into the gas chamber, they've had like a fight and flight response. So everything that's in their bowels and bladder has just eradicated out bladder. So on the gas chamber, it's all built up because within the flight response, they panic, and of course, the more they panic, the more CO2 they're taking in. Which, of course, the CO2, they only use CO2 because it's cheap. So again, Cranswick are maximising profit off the backs of these sentient animals, just so they can swan around. Right, I'll just spin you around. Spin you around. Right, you see this truck here? It's now going down to be washed out. Right, it's going through the lorry wash. So he's now going through there to be all washed off, right? And he'll have all the trailer washed off as well, because again, fight and flight response, they absolutely piss and shit themselves. So you'll see that go through now, and you'll see that get washed off. All right. I'll just zoom that in a little. You'll see it go through. Right. Nine times out of 10, you'll see like the trucks flaps. They'll stop halfway down the road, and they'll foam through, and it'll be like, oh, there's other activists there, or other vegans there, or whatever, and they'll basically come off, and they'll close the flaps. Green hearts in the comments if you're vegan. Red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan, but you're open to questions. Black hearts in the comments if you're animal abuser. Going back to fuck, I lost where I was. Yeah, so they're basically from that. It's that's what it has, yes. Just insane. Yeah, it is. Anyone interested in going vegan, please watch Dominion, watch Land of Hope and Glory. Anyone into bodybuilding, please watch on Amazon Prime. The Game Changers. It's got a thumbnail with a guy with a black t-shirt on. but within that documentary, it's got people like Arnold Schwarzenegger and various other like bodybuilders that are 100% plant-based and vegan. Those that are interested, you've then got you can have naughty days, so you can have, if you normally have like pizzas like Domino's pizza, stuff like that, you can have that, but it works out expensive. So in order to have like cheaper, the easiest one is to go whole foods. So your beans, your legumes, your pastas, stuff like that, and it's cheaper. But a balance of whole foods, and you can reduce various health issues like diabetes, cholesterol, various various health issues. If you also sign up to Channel 22, anyone got any health issues or anything like that, you can then type in and then find out the extra information. Even if it's something as simple as, I've got 20-30 quid to spend, where can I go, where's the cheapest place? But 9 times out of 10 you'll find like on certain days, if you go like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, there's a lot of reduced stuff, but 9 times out of 10 it can be even cheaper if you grow your own, like veg and fruit. So if you've got a potato in the fridge and you see it sprout, stick it in the airing cupboard. Yeah, somewhere dark, nice and warm. When it gets about an inch, stick 1 potato in some compost in a bucket, just 1, and then from that it will then sprout loads. Yeah. So then you've got an endless supply of potatoes. So yeah. Any questions? Stick them in the comments. Green hearts in the comments if you're vegan. Red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you're open to questions. Black hearts in the comments if you're an animal abuser.
It's going to go. Maybe not.
Yeah. Right, green hearts in the comments if you're vegan. Red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but yeah, open to questions. And black hearts in the comments if you're an animal abuser. Well, it's been a while, guys, and obviously standard practice from Roger, who's on security. He's basically phoned through, and he always says the standard BS one of, oh, they've been held up in traffic. It's because he's phoned through and said to the trucks to halt them up, go for a coffee, go for a bank sandwich, or go for a bite to eat, basically. Bear in mind though that the sentient beings have been loaded up at some dicky ass hour in the morning. When we came last time, it was sweltering in the heat, absolutely sweltering, and they were like, oh well, we won't transport them if they're 30 degrees or more. They were still coming in, you know. green hearts in the comments if you're vegan, red hearts in the comments if you're not yet vegan but you have any questions, black hearts in the comments if you just don't care. Also stick in the comments what's stopping you from going vegan, because how many more exposés, how many more vigils, how many more documentaries, how many more activists have got to go undercover to expose everything that's wrong? How many more lives have got to be lost before you go vegan? How many more? The one that turned me vegan was Pigment. When I saw that, I went vegan there and then on the spot. That's another good documentary to watch. Produced by awesome activist Joey Carbstrong. Two awesome activists as well as Mel and Steve. And anyone interested in going live to do Project Livestream 12, which is on the 19th of June, please message Mel and Steve on Instagram, and the team that they've built up will help you get 50 subs, and that's all you need is like 50 60 subs, and then you can literally go live. The 19th of June is going to be a massive event. We've got activists going live all around the world to bring mass awareness of what's going on in slaughterhouses. If you want extra help, please message Mel and Steve on Instagram, and the team will help you get 50 subs and go live on YouTube. But you can use like TikTok if you've got a TikTok account, Facebook, Insta, whatever platform you've got. Come stand outside the slaughterhouse, be a voice for the animals, and let's do it. Let's go live on the 19th and be a voice to bring these places to their knees, because they need to end. All slaughterhouses are the worst. See this? I'll just spin you around. See this truck? It's just been washed off on the outside. It's been washed off on the inside, and it will now be going back to whatever farm he came from to go and get some more victims to come back here, and off it goes, like, you know, off to get some more victims. So again, it's another one. No, but answer this question, guys. What's stopping you from going vegan? How many more lives have to be fucking lost before you go vegan? Right? How many more lives have to be lost before you go vegan? This is an injustice that's happening in 2026. Yeah, it was an injustice. World War II. How many more lives have to be lost? Right. Right, there's another lorry. Long old wait, but there's another lorry there. Weybridge. Weybridge. Yeah.
bus.
Right, that's right. This lorry's parked where that other one's meant to be, but then there's enough space for that other one to go in. P. Howard's, right. That one there is pallets. That one there was pallet distribution, just gone down the road. This one here is, I don't know what he does. Anyone online at the moment, just have a look at Maxim Logistics. Just let me know what they do. Oh, storage distribution. Right, so they're probably boxes and pallets as well. Yeah, this one now coming back. Yeah, this one here. Oh yeah, one in yellow is the other one. Yeah. Hi to One Animal Save. Right. For those that just joined, we're standing right outside a slaughterhouse. There's sentient animals on this truck here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 stories high, or four levels high. He's now coming. El, he's now coming. Are they? Yeah, it's now 4 levels high. Hopefully he's going to come over to the weighbridge. The weighbridge is only here so some moron can work out the weight of the truck, deduct the weight of the sentient beings on the truck, so then they can work out how much CO2 to use in the gas chamber.
Can we ruin it for him?
Christ, I thought he was going to drive off then. I thought he was just going to go straight through. Yeah. Right, this truck here, right? Bear in mind, like, it's one of those tyres worth up to £1,000. Yeah. Right, this lorry is absolutely crammed. Absolutely crammed. Right, we're going to go up and high, right? And you can see the sentient beings for yourself. Right, you ready? Oh. Just let me know in the comments if you can hear the screams. So I've got a long stretchy thing. How many more lives, guys? They are absolutely crammed in there. Absolutely crammed. Yeah. Absolutely crammed. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely rammed in these trucks. They're all standing in their own place and shit. How many more? How many more lives have to be lost before people go vegan? That's right. Complete bellend shouting bacon. That's what we get. That's what we get. Complete and utter bellend shouting bacon.
Yeah, you know it's scientific proof, isn't it? That what you put in this stuff has an effect on the brain. They don't need science to prove it, do they?
Well, no. And the ones that shout out like bacon and oh, I need meat, it's because they're already brainwashed, and well, yeah, they've already rotted their brain out because they can't think for themselves. You see? Yeah, it's something we have already heard like about a million times now. But, which is good. I mean, like I've got to the point now where it's just like I don't care what they say, because if they're not willing to change, then they're gonna arrive at the big C before any of us like do.
I'm reading the World Peace Diet at the moment, and in there he says actually, it's I like this one. It says that we actually we're far our intelligence is far more than the general obviously everyone else because we see.
Yeah.
Like
We see them. We've got like big cojones for actually exposing it.
yeah. So is there four actually four?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I can get right up top.
They're really sculpted to this one.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, like the fans aren't on. We're okay because we've got a little bit of breeze, but we can still feel the heat in there. I hate to think. Yeah.
And they don't feed
No. No.
How long is it?
Legally, I think it's 12 hours, 12, 24 hours of no food. But then, when were these loaded up? Some dicky arse hour in the morning. They've then waited on the truck, probably at the farm.
Where would most of these come from? Do they travel far?
Yeah, we've noticed a truck from Wiltshire. And so you're telling me like there's no slaughterhouses down there? I don't know. I mean, that could have been like the actual truck, but we haven't seen them lately. But there's a string of 5, 6. They've got personalised plates. There's one with Sal, and there's one with something else, and it's just like they're just mocking the animals, even with that personalised plate.
Yeah.
And then you see in the cab, and some of them they've got bloody plush toys and stuff. And it's like, oh my days.
It's just so disconnected.
Yeah, yeah. But again, they're so brainwashed, and like the ball bag right down the end there with the fucking eye bits on, right? Standard practice for him, right? Is we had a massive gap then. Yeah. He phones through. And then we ask him, oh no, they're held up in traffic. It's like, we've done this so long now. We know his bullshit.
Yeah.
We know his games.
Yeah.
You know, when because I go that way, yeah, and I cut the corner off, so I'll go past Bodmin Camp, then I'll cut the corner off. So where it goes like that, and then you come round another little bend, you can cut the corner off, or you can go straight on and then turn left towards Brandon. Brandon, or right towards back through like Hillingdon, not Hillingdon, Hillborough, and then back towards Swaffham. I'll cut the corner off, and there's like a lay-by bit, and then there's military training, or tank training. And I've seen 2 lorries parked up in this bit, another lorry parked up in that bit, and obviously we get to the car and it's like code red or code green. Vegans are gone. Scram. And then they come in. But 9 times out of 10, when we've gone, they'll try and rush them in super early before we even get here, or it'll be overnight.
I was going to say, because I guess they've still got to get the same amount of animals through.
I've done undercover investigation here, and I've had a few activists, and we've gone round, right down the side.
Yeah.
Where Joey came, where Joey managed to get across and get in. That's where he parked, right down the side, and then got the footage. It's on YouTube, like second gas chamber. Yeah.
Because I know Doug as well, because Doug was with him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Where do you?
YouTube.
What are you?
I'll show you in a bit. Yeah. Right. This one's now going through. No. Why has that gone dark? Right. Right. Alright, take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Just remember, when you see the documentaries and you work out the why be vegan, work that one out first, and then the how becomes easier. All right. Catch you in the next one, guys.